I'm Mark.
And I'm Jamie.
Thank you for joining us for another episode of Hanging Out with Mark and Jamie.
Today we're going to be doing something different. We're going to be asking questions here right next to Lake Nokomis here in Minneapolis. We're asking people what talent, skill, or superpower do they wish they possessed?
Well, and what do you think? What do you think people's answers are going to be?
I think the most common answer is going to be a superpower, because that's something you don't have to work at,
Right.
or given, but you can still want it, even though it's unlikely to occur, I guess.
Yeah, I think it might be interesting. I think it might be varied.
Yeah, and the other times we asked questions, the variety of answers was very wide.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll be the same again today.
And don't forget to subscribe. Lower right corner.
YouTube takes us more seriously. It is the right. I'm pointing left, but it's the right. Yes, lower right corner. Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Eric. And Eric, do you have an answer for our question, which is what skill, talent, or superpower do you wish you possessed?
Fly like Superman.
All right. And why do you want to fly like Superman?
That was the greatest superhero of all time.
Yeah, he certainly was. I always loved watching Superman.
That's right.
Yeah. What was the one thing that you could get Superman with? There was something you talked about. Kryptonite.
That's right. The green gem.
Well, Eric, thanks a lot for stopping by and sharing with us.
Sure thing. Take care.
All right.
So this is the talent, the skill that I want. It's both. It's really a skill. I play a little bit of piano, but I really just learn like most kids do. You learn Mozart's little D D D D D D and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I can read music, and I can play okay. I'm not great. I'm not horrible. But what I really want to be able to do is improvise. So I want to just be able to sit in with a bunch of guys who are musical, who are saying, hey guys, let's play the blues in D. And then I just sit down at the piano and I play D chords and I noodle at the top, right hand and stuff. I really yearn to be able to do that.
That would be fun, wouldn't it?
So
I've got
fun.
to believe that takes like years of commitment. And I would rather be out here in the park in the sun talking to people.
Can we do both?
I don't know if we can.
Maybe, okay.
I
I mean,
think
that's
one
where
of
the
them-
talent comes in.
Yeah,
Because for
that
some
might
people,
be.
it takes many more years. Anyway.
Yeah. When it comes to talent at piano, I'm a fairly good golfer.
I hear ya.
But no, the musical thing didn't hit me. So.
Okay.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome. Have a beautiful day.
You too.
I'm here with Rob, and Rob stopped by to answer our question. And do you have an answer for our question today, Rob?
I do have an answer for your question. The answer is that usually I spin my flaws as superpowers. So, for example, some days my superpower might be sticking my foot in my mouth.
Well, thanks a lot for sharing, Rob.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.
You have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
I'm Jamie. Here's my buddy Mark. And you are?
Missy,
Missy, where are you from?
St. Paul.
And
And my name is Tom, and I'm also from St. Paul.
I'm from St. Paul too. How about
All right.
that? We're here in
Great place to
Minneapolis.
be from.
You've heard our question. Skill, talent, or superpower? What do you got?
Oh, I think I've always wanted to be able to fly. Just not in a plane, just fly myself.
Okay, that would be cool.
Yeah.
And
Well, I have thought about this before, and I would like to go back in time, be a time traveler, but I would have some criteria. Number one, I would not want to violate what's called the butterfly effect, where if you kill a butterfly, which was going to be eaten by a bird, which was going to be, eaten by a raccoon, and then so forth and so on, which might change a lot of things. I would have to say that I would not be allowed to do that. I would not be allowed to kill that butterfly, but I would like to observe.
let me ask you a question on that. Would you, if you went back 10 years, would you be 10 years younger with 10 years less wisdom, or 30 years younger with 30 years less wisdom?
No, I would be the same age, the same wisdom, because if I went back in time, it would be a lot further back in time than 10 years.
Oh, okay.
Maybe at 2000.
Oh,
and so
okay.
I would have to say it would be me as I am today in 2021.
Very good. Very good. Well, thank you both for sharing.
Thank you.
Okay.
You have a good day.
I'm here with Beth. And Beth, do you have an answer for our question today?
I've always wanted to write a book, so I wish I had the ability to do that, like a chapter book. I also want to write a picture book for kids. I feel like that might be a little easier.
Okay.
But a chapter book.
A chapter book. Well, what exactly is a chapter book? I'm not familiar with that.
Sure. Well, just a longer book. You know, something fiction, maybe historical fiction.
Okay.
Maybe even something that's not fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for stopping and sharing that with us today.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Jamie. I'm here with my friend Mark, and you are?
I'm Sarah.
And Sarah, where are you from?
I'm from Richfield.
All right.
Very local.
Well, you saw our question.
I did.
Talent, superpower.
I wish that I possessed the ability to read the minds of felines because I volunteer with cat rescue and we trap cats and help save any cats that we can, and we always want to know where they came from and if they have a home or if they've ever lived in a home and if they have a chance of being socialized. So I would love to be able to read the minds of cats.
Well, I don't know much about cats, but if a cat could talk, would the cat answer anyway? It seems like that might be, or they might lie to you.
Well, if a cat crosses your path, that would be a good superpower for the cat. Asking.
That would be too. Well, Sarah, thank you very much for your answer.
You're welcome.
I'm here with Matt, and Matt stopped by to answer our question today. What skill, talent, or superpower, if you possessed it, what one would you wish you had?
Yeah, superpower. I probably want to be able to like control airflow, like with my mind and hands, and
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
Well, we could have used you yesterday when we were flying our kite, you know, if we had that, because we needed some wind.
I would have been there.
And what else would you do with that?
I'd pick up things and move it, like so I wouldn't have to like empty the dishwasher. I'd just kind of like move stuff around.
Yeah. And
landscaping, stuff like that.
Okay. And the weather? How about the weather? Would you do anything with the weather?
I don't know. That may be out of my. I don't know.
All right. Well, Matt, thanks a lot for sharing that with us.
You bet, guys.
Well, I'm here with Maria, and Maria stopped by to answer our question. Do you have an answer for us today, Maria?
Yeah, I'd like the skill to speak any language and to understand any language.
Any language.
Yeah.
And do you have one particular that you'd want?
I only know English, so all of them. I would
all
like
of
to be
them.
able to speak all the languages that anyone would ever speak to me. I'd like to
How-
reciprocate it back.
How cool would that be?
That would be so awesome.
Yeah, I would love that too.
And where would it bring you?
Well,
it would bring you so many places.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun. And the language, would it have to be a spoken language, or could it be the language of math or the language of music?
Ooh, there you did it. You got it another level. Okay, all the languages. Yes. I never thought that through. I was just thinking linguistics and that language. That'd be great.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, Maria, thanks a lot for sharing that
You're
with us
welcome.
today.
I have Hazel, Henry, and Nettie here today. They've read our question. What's your answer, Hazel?
My answer is all the powers in.
All the powers in the world. Okay. Everybody would want that.
Mine would be invisibility.
Now you say invisibility. Why would you want to be invisible?
I could just hide in my room and play video games.
Okay. That was
Okay.
fun.
room and play video
Very.
games.
Okay, Nettie?
Mine would be telekinesis. I want to read people's minds and be able to float things with my mind.
That's freaky.
I just want to do it because I think it would be cool.
I think it would be cool too, although sometimes I'm not sure I want to know what people are thinking.
As long as I can have a shut off, right?
Yes,
Shut it
oh,
off.
there you
Yeah.
go. If you had a shut off, that'd be great. Oh, no, for sure. Well, thank you for answering for us today.
Absolutely. Have a great day.
You too.
Okay, say bye.
Bye.
I'm here with Larry, and Larry stopped by. In fact, Larry has been waiting to answer the question. He's been waiting patiently while others answered. So, Larry, what's your answer?
I want to be the ultimate truth teller. To have that superpower where I'm always able to determine if someone is lying or telling the truth. In a world that we live in today with crazy politics and half-truths and, alternative facts, etc., I want the ability in my brain to, when someone says something, I immediately have an alarm go off inside my head that tells me that they are telling me the truth if they know it's the truth. That's what I want to do.
That's great. Now, would you turn that into a career or something? Would you make that?
Well, I think it would be great in politics and also certainly for journalists to have. Because if you're a journalist and you're speaking to a politician, somebody in business, but especially politicians, and they tell you something, and you find out immediately that they tell you by that alarm going off in your superpower brain that they are giving you a falsehood, then you can call them out on that, and the grand benefit of all this would be it would create a less ambiguity and get closure to a lot of important issues that people think are true because people say they're true, but in reality, they're false.
I don't think you'd get a lot of sleep because I think you would be so busy.
So, you know, it's kind of along the lines of being a mind reader, but not quite to that extreme.
Right.
That would be a little bit too dangerous. But if I could just tell if people are telling the truth or not, when they knowingly know that it's a falsehood, that's what I want to do. That's my superpower.
That's great. Well, Larry, thanks a lot for sticking it out and waiting to share that. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm here with Harry, and Harry stopped by to answer our question. Do you have an answer for us?
Yeah, I think I would want to teleport because then I can go wherever I want and I wouldn't have to like fly there or anything. So I could just go like whenever I wanted to.
Where would be the first place you would go?
I've always wanted to go to Europe, so maybe I'd go to like Italy, Rome.
Okay,
pretty cool.
Italy and Rome.
Yeah.
And then would you go anywhere in the U.S.?
I'd check out Hawaii, technically in the U.S. Yeah.
Well, Harry, thanks a lot for sharing with us today.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm here with Howard and Marla, and they've seen our question. What's your answer?
My answer is unlimited time travel, so I could come back or forward in time and return to my present time.
Well, now, I have a question for you then.
Right.
In time travel, if you went back 20 years, would you be 20 years younger and 20 years less wisdom?
Well, I guess I would be I'd like to keep my same knowledge. It would be nice to be 20 years physically younger, though, but as long as I had whatever knowledge I've accumulated.
That would be good.
Okay.
Marla, do you have a different answer?
I do have a different answer.
Okay.
Mine would be to maintain my health and never become ill.
Okay, that would be very nice. I would be afraid, though, that everyone I knew would fall away.
That's true. But you'd have to meet new people.
You'd have to have new acquaintances and friends then, I suppose. So there are downsides to every response, I'm certain.
I'm sure you're correct. Okay. Well, both of you, thank you for sharing with us today.
Thank you.
When will we see this?
Well, we had a lot of people stop by.
There were a lot of people. You know, we had a lot of people stop by, but only so many would answer the question.
That's true.
I'm surprised at the number of people who would answer it, but not join us on the campus.
That's true. You know, you might have noticed partway through we changed location. We weren't getting a lot of people stopping by Lake Nokomis, so we switched over to Lake Harriet. We got a lot of people.
We did. More. And that was it. And we did have one limitation. We said it can't be the ability to fly.
That's right.
Because after about the first 10 people wanted to fly, it was like, okay, we've had that one.
That's right,
you know?
that's right.
So we got some different, and there were, you know, if I can't fly, well, I want to teleport. Well, that's flying anyway.
That's similar.
Yeah, so give us something different.
We did have a guy stop. He waited patiently while we asked and interviewed someone else. He waited and he came back. So we appreciated that, and great answer. You'll see it. Check it out.
Yep, we sure do. Well, thanks for joining us again.
If you enjoyed what you see, hit like, subscribe, lower right corner, and leave us a comment.
And we'll see you on the next video.